Well, g'day everyone, and welcome to Ranch Sim Southwest DLC, which is the Ranch and Farm expansion pack. We're gonna like jump into it. If this video gets a lot of likes and a lot of views and stuff, we'll do a series while we're waiting for Farmers Dynasty 2 to come out. So let's get stuck straight into a new game. Now, we've played a lot of this game on stream and stuff like that. So we have played a lot of it, but but I haven't played the Southwest DLC, and I thought let's get stuck into it perhaps, and have a look at what the Southeast DLC tells us about the game, or let's have a look at what it offers. So we're probably going to have to go southwest, not southeast. We're probably going to have to go like through a little bit of tutorial and stuff. Or maybe we are not. Welcome to the arid wilds of the Southwest. If you're not familiar with Ranch Sim, I would recommend playing through the tutorial on the classic map. With vast plains, treacherous canyons, rocky mountains, you have a choice of abandoned ranches to pick from in various locations. Ooh, you don't have to limit yourself to a single location either. You can purchase other ranches at any point. You've been given all the necessary tools, a vehicle, and some money to get your ranch off the ground. A new ranching journey lies ahead, but beware of new dangers. Out in the wilderness, you may just run into cougars, coyotes, and black bears. I don't know how you Americans do it, and you'll probably laugh at me because I'm an Aussie and everything over here tries to kill you. So. All right, so what do we got over there? It looks like we're heading in that direction, which is almost a kilometre in that direction. So it is a bit, there's another one over there, which is about 600 metres. It is a bit... it's a bit jumpy at the moment, but maybe that's because it's going through the tutorial and stuff. But I think we'll head over and we'll have a look at that ranch. We'll go over and have a look at that ranch. And what about the map? Okay, so there's a ranch there. There's one over here and there's one over here. And each one of those is for... and one there. And each one of those is for sale. So let's just jump in here and... oh, the sound's not... ah, there we go. I turned the sound right down on my headphones. That's why. All right, let's go. Okay, so we'll... it's been a while. It has been a while since I've been in here, so hopefully the driving's a little bit better. Hopefully the drive... I love the station wagon. It's like the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch doesn't feel like the driving's any better. This is one of the things about Ranch Sim when we played it. The driving was just so horrible. Is this one over here that we can possibly take on? It may be. There's there's one out there, and there's that there, which may actually be one as well. So let's head in this direction, or maybe not. Maybe there's somebody else's ranches. All right, need for speed. There we go. There's an achievement, and yeah, I'm on the wrong side of the road. I am an Aussie, so oh my God, come on, turn. I am an Aussie, so you've got to forgive me. Williams Livestock Auction. Right, so we're going to get ourselves some cows happening and stuff. Hopefully in this squiz that we're having at the moment. All right, this is it. This is the first one. $6,000. Can you imagine being able to buy a ranch for $6,000? Let's drive over there and check the station. Love the station wagon. Marsha. Looks like we've got a bit of work to do on the house and everything over here. If we do take this one. Yeah, a bit of work there. There is a barn there that looks like it can probably be fixed up. So Let's scoot out of here and have a squiz at what else we've got, shall we? So that's number one. Oh, yep, no. Oh, yep, no. Doing burnouts. Doing absolute burnouts. So yeah, it's I did notice that that it doesn't really necessarily have fantastic reviews and stuff. I tried not to get into the reviews too much because I want to experience it for myself. And I have noticed that, you know, like sometimes, I don't know whether you guys have noticed, but on YouTube, I mean on Steam, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes people just really dislike like add-ons and DLC and stuff, and you can never really, I mean, I've played stuff that's had negative reviews, and I've actually really enjoyed it. So all right, it is a very sparse landscape, isn't it? Very sparse landscape. Right, now let's just have a quick look at our map, shall we? We are there. If we turn left, then we can go down to, must be another one down there somewhere. Where do we turn left? Here's the dirt road over here. We'll head down here. So I believe this will be number 2. I kind of like the idea of being down in here, but also being relatively close to the store and everything. Okay, so that's that one. Are they the same price? That's the question. This looks like a nice little sort of valley to be in. It's got the same amount of buildings. I think everything's probably going to have the same amount of buildings. This one is 24 grand. Shoosh. 24 grand. So we may end up having to buy the cheap one. All right, we've got another one out there, which we'll go to now. So that obviously probably has a little bit more land on it, I guess. A little bit more land. Let's yep. They still there's mobile phone towers everywhere. There's probably more mobile phone towers than there is in the town that I live in. Which has where I live, I have absolutely crap absolutely crap reception. Horrible phone reception. Let's see. Right down the end. We're going to go to that one first, I think. And then we might drop by the Hunter because there might be a rifle there. Let's have a... Is this the one that goes to the... Yeah, this is the one that goes to the Hunter. Let's go down to the Hunter's cabin and just see. There may be a rifle here for us. Oh, yep. Yep. I think we're going to need to buy ourselves a 4-wheel drive, most definitely. Okay. Let's put the handbrake on and turn the vehicle off because it's going to cost us otherwise. Now, can we... No, that's our crouch. That's just does shoulder. I was hoping that... I can't remember whether we can go into first person or not. There's the Hunter right there. That'd be a good start, wouldn't it? Shooting predators, hunt... I need wild meat. Well, we don't have a weapon at the moment, so I don't believe we have a weapon. Do we? Oh yeah, we do. We do. We can do that. We can do that a little bit later on because what we really need to do, I need to not get too distracted because I tend to do that quite a lot. So if we head out here, right, let's start that up. Take the park brake off. Hopefully we've got enough fuel because we didn't start with much fuel, did we? No. Alright, let's head out here. Oh yeah, get some air in the station wagon, hey? Get some air in the station wagon. Are you guys all too young to remember the Brady Bunch? Probably. Probably. There we go. There's the other one there. Let's just go this way, shall we? Why not? This one looks like... I actually like this one so far. I think this one's probably my favourite so far, and it's probably going to be really bloody expensive, right? 8,000. 8,000's all right. Do we have our inventory? I don't know how much money we have, so... Okay, so that's probably, at this point in time, my favourite one. So... let's just duck down and check the other one out, shall we? We might as well. Toggle radio, switch lights, C to hitch. Yep. And that is that one over there, I think. Is that the, it would be in that direction, yeah. 36 grand, there we go. So we can't afford that, but we could probably afford that as well. We've got 10,000. Oh, we'd be pushing it, wouldn't we? You know what? We're going to do it. Let's get out. Let's buy this one. I'm happy with this one. I like this one. I know that it's more expensive, but I kind of like... There's a lot of trees and everything here as well, so... Alright. Let's just jump out of there and let's hold E and buy it. Let's change the name, and this is going to be... or, you know, I would normally call it Vegemite. I would normally call it Vegemite. There we go. In honor of all the wanky university professors that used to stir me up. All right. So what's our next thing? What's the next thing that we need to do? Is probably go in and have a look at our property. So that must be the fence line. That is it. There's probably fence line to fix up as well, but we're going to need to fix up. We're going to need to fix up our little house as well. We're definitely going to need to fix up our little house, so or build ourselves a new one. Normally you would do that with that. So we'll remove that rubbish. Let's get rid of all of this rubbish. That's a good start. I mean, I don't mind this. I don't know whether we can actually rebuild this or not. We may be able to rebuild it. Oh, come on. Yep, there we go. That's the bit that I was looking for. We'll get rid of that as well. We'll get rid of that tarp. Probably can't. We probably need to start from scratch. I don't know. Yeah, it kind of looks like we almost do, doesn't it? Although... Right, so we'll probably have to get some chickens up. We'll have to get a well up. We'll definitely at some point in time get a greenhouse up. So let's go back into the... No, we won't do that. Let's go back into here. And let's have a look at what else we've got around, hey? Shall we? So there's plenty of... It won't let me in there. Oh, interesting. Will it let me in this door? No, it won't let me in here at all. Okay, let's just demolish a wall, shall we? Get rid of all of that. I wonder whether we're getting materials for this. I don't know. There we go. We'll get rid of that. It won't let me in there either. So we might as well just get rid of that. We'll just get rid of everything. And we'll start from scratch. Demolish the highlighted object first. So, oh, there we go. We can't get out there. Get rid of that. That'll be all right. We'll probably get rid of this. That'll be okay. There we go. Look at that. So all of this needs to go as well. It's not quite Farmer's Dynasty, but, you know, in regards to, you know, being able to renovate or anything, but we can build for starters, so that's probably a good start. All right, that's a good start. That's a good start. I think in honor of being on here, I think we might leave that old homestead there and build something out here. But the first thing that we probably need to do is, do we have an inventory up here? We kind of don't, do we? Right. So there's we've got $2,000 in our bank account. So what are we going to do first? Well, I think the first thing that we probably need to think about doing is maybe chopping some trees down. And I'm going to go to this copse of trees over here. There we go, getting some avid driver. There we go. Look at that. So we may actually have to go and buy ourselves some more tools. Don't know. Let's go and have a look. Press E to cut tree. No, we don't have to. All right, cool. Lovely. Hold E to chop trees. Pick up that log. Pick up that log. No, we can't. Pick up the item. Hold start replacement. I don't know whether we can put this in the back. Let's open that. Let's put some logs in the back, shall we? There we go. Look at that. That's the Brady Bunch station wagon right there, guys. The Brady Bunch station wagon right there. Oh, there we go. And we'll get you in as well. We can actually load the back of this up with timber, right? Okay. Sorry, I should press enter to continue for that. Placing stuff has always been really good in this game, so let's press E to chop that, and it's going to fall on the car. Almost. Almost. All right, we'll throw this in as well. And put that down there. Lovely. And we'll get you. I tend to run everywhere when I'm playing these type of games, and I probably shouldn't, to be honest. But stacking works really, really well. I think we're going to have to go to the store and buy ourselves probably a saw bench, I reckon. So we may have to hunt down some meat as well. So we probably should buy ourselves. We might be able to sell these logs, but we probably should buy ourselves a. There we go. We'll buy ourselves an esky as well to be able to store meat in, so which is probably pretty good. And we're probably going to need an ATV or something like that. A trailer would be good. Can't see where that is. There we go. Throw you in there. And we'll grab you. Throw you in there. Thank you very much. And one more. So it's going to be plenty of work to do on this ranch, I can tell you right now. Can we throw that in there? Is there a spot in here? There we go. There we go. And that's not going to shut, but we can get into here. And we can drive back into town with our door open. Why the hell not, right? So we're going to need like essentials. We're going to need an esky. We're probably going to need a trailer. We're going to need a saw bench so that we can actually turn these into planks. And I think it was this way. The store was this way, wasn't it? Yes, it is. This way and then left. All right, cars are nice and slow. Well done, guys. But we may be able to sell our wood off as well and just get a little bit of money for that, because we do need to build up a little bit of cash. So, and the map will actually tell us where we might be able to do that. We'll also be able to... it doesn't want to turn. There we go. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, that's where the hunter is, isn't it? Alright, so we've got the general store down here. What's that place there? That's the general store. What's that place? The gas station. Alright. Let's duck into the general store, shall we? Now, there should be a zone, a sell zone in here, and there is right there. Let's just back into that, but we'll make sure, before I unload them all, we'll make sure that we can actually sell some bloody wood off, for starters. Right, let's jump out of there. Some old cars there, isn't it? Okay, let's open this up. Let's have a look at what's in here. We should have an esky in here somewhere, and we should have a saw bench as well. There's wheat, there's cabbages and grapes and stuff like that. Oh yes, we need to do grapes. Oh yeah. Let's add that to the cart. We'll add one of those. Actually, we'll add two of those to the cart. We won't get any animals. Is there a saw bench? There's a meat grinder. So we're going to have to find the hardware store. There's a composter. So let's buy that. Right, come on, there we go. Let's check out with that. Thank you for your purchase. And let's go and just unload one piece of wood out of here and drop it on here and see if we can actually sell the wood. So we'll go back into here and we'll go up to sell, and yes, we can sell the logs for $2 each. That's not much. That's not really much, but it's a little bit of money. We didn't manage to sell those ones, so we'll just grab those out. Actually, bugger it. There we go. And we'll throw that out as well. All right, so there should be another 4 logs to sell. So selling that stuff is not a profitable business, but we've got $1,800. We've bought a couple of things and we've got $1,800, right? So this is going to be these eskies are going to be really good for putting our meat and stuff in. So there we go. Let's close that off and we'll go around this way. Now, where is the hardware store? There's a car shop and a Best Burger. That's our farm. There's a fisherman down there as well. General store, ranch, hardware store. Hardware store is down the road. All right, so we'll go down the road and we'll see if we can't buy ourselves a saw bench, because we're going to need to make planks. Now, I don't know whether we can actually, what we can sell, like what price we'll get for planks. We may get a good price for planks. I don't know. But here's the shopping zone. Let's just head into here and let's see if we can't purchase that. In here we go. So we're going to need a luxury table, a cheap table saw, most definitely. Trimmer, so we should be able to trim sheep and stuff like that. Small trailer, I'm going to grab one of those as well. There's a log trailer there that we could have bought. I'm just going to stick with that for now. There's a stunner. We don't need any of that at the moment because we really need to set everything up. There's sunflower, corn, and a grain header. That's actually really cool. So I think we might drop over as well to the... We might drop over to... Oh, look, there's sprinklers. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit distracted because a lot of this stuff's relatively new since a very long time ago when I was playing. But we might drop over to... the vehicle shop. I didn't check out, did I? We might drop over to the vehicle shop, and when we do, we'll check out the. There we go. Thank you for your purchase. We'll check out the what farm machinery and stuff they have in here. Let's grab that. Let's throw that in there and jump back in here. And what we're going to need to do as well is find out where to hunt stuff, and then go and do the quest for the hunter as well. Cedar Hitch. There we go. We've got our little trailer now. Excellent. What more could you want? This is the car shop, and there's the restaurant where we'll probably be able to sell meat and stuff like that. These guys are open, which is good. Let's have a look at what's in here. So we've got an ATV, which we need to buy. We've got a pickup, which is no good. There's the ATV there. There's an SUV. There is a tractor, $1,200, guys. So maybe, and then the harvester is 2,000. So maybe a tractor would be the first one. There's a van, and there is a vehicle truck, which is probably a good thing at some point in time. That's $2,500. So we've got a fair bit of money to make, right? Fair bit of money to make. We'll see you later, dude. We will see you later. And what we will do is, it's a bit delayed on the old. There's a bit of forward momentum, put it that way. Let's turn our lights on because we are law-abiding citizens, despite the fact that I can't keep the vehicle on the road. Right. Lovely. Let's head back to our farm if we can remember how to get there. I might try and get my controller out at some point. I'm just being very, very lazy today when we're having a look at this. But again, guys, if you want to see a series on this, please smash the like button, give me some comments, all that type of stuff, because we can actually build up an entire ranch here and really achieve some stuff. So. Alright, there we go. Let's but yeah, it's nice to be in Ranch Sim again. As I said, lots and lots of hours in the original, not the DLC, and I think it was here our ranch wasn't it? And including a lot of streams and stuff. We did a lot of streams on it and whatnot, and yep, this is us. All right, give me in the comments below, give me a ranch name, because I'll change it from How Now Brown Cow to whatever you guys think you would like to see. So let me know in the comments what you would like, and I think we'll pick the best one. Okay, let's get out of here and let's grab that. Let's place this here for now. We need fuel, you dork. We need fuel. Bugger. Let's open that up. Let's grab that and we'll put him in the back there. Thank you. And we'll grab that and we'll put you in the back as well. There we go. All right. Yeah. We didn't buy fuel and we didn't buy a jerry can, and I don't think there'll be one lying around here anywhere. So it doesn't look like there's one lying around anywhere. What I wouldn't mind doing first is just seeing if there is actually any fuel in there. So we'll go over and chop a tree down. We'll chuck them in the trailer. Man, it's not going to take us long to... We probably shouldn't have sold those trees off because... or those logs off, because I I don't think it's going to take too long to destroy our destroy what forest we actually have. Let's throw you in there. Thank you. Like that. Lovely. We'll grab you. I've got to stop running around, guys. I've got to stop running around. Throw you in there. Come on, you can do it. There we go. All right, and we'll grab this one as well. There's only sort of 3 logs. I'm not sure how many planks 3 logs makes. So we'll throw that in there. We'll jump back in here. And we've got practically no fuel in here either. So let's go buy ourselves some fuel before we get ourselves in strife, shall we? Because that's carrying the Brady Bunch around. It's obviously, I mean, obviously uses up a lot of fuel when you're carrying all those kids. You know, 4 kids plus a maid. I actually didn't realize how little fuel we actually had, so hopefully we can get to the fuel station. Without getting the speed wobbles with our trailer. Oh, yeah, because it doesn't like going around the corner. Alright, lovely. Hope you guys can see alright. Let's scoot through here. Oh, we're getting very, very low on fuel. Wouldn't that be a great first episode, eh? That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? Run out of fuel. All right. I don't know where to fill this up. Where do we fill it up? It's an American car. It could be anywhere. Could be anywhere. There we go. Let's grab that. And there we go. I didn't see that. Oh, God. You dork. Let's grab that. Let's put that in there. And we shall turn this on. There we go. We'll fill this car up. We'll have to go and get a jerry cans. And we'll have to fill the jerry cans up. Which is going to be on the old fuel budget, isn't it? Alright, we'll grab you, and there we go. I've always, for some reason, enjoyed manually filling up cars with fuel in games. It's a pain in the ass in real life, but in games, it's not bad, not bad. Alright, around here we go. And nearly take that fence out. Stop there, jump out of here. Doesn't look like there's a time for shops and stuff in the previous one. I believe there was. Let's buy 1, 2 of those. The reason why I'm buying 2 is because... Geez, we don't have much money left, do we? There we go. The reason why I'm buying 2 of those is because I want to have one in the trailer all the time or in the back of the car all the time. We may have to actually throw that in the back of the car, won't we? Just purely because I am notorious for running out of fuel. So, especially when the fuel gets used up so quickly as well. Let's jump back in there. And we'll have to go and fill those up on our way back. Which is good. Shop terminal, all stores, you can make purchases. Yep, we know that. We're fully aware of that. It did tell us, it did ask or tell us to go and do the tutorial in the first one, but, you know, obviously we don't need to, so. All right, up here we go, and let's jump out of there. Let's do our thing. If we open... That's not doing our thing. We grab you, put you down there, grab you and put you down there, and we'll grab you and we'll put you in there and we'll fill you up. How much is it going to cost us to do that? And why is the number still on here? Right, let's grab that and put it in here. Yep, that's full now, and we'll use that. Did we not pay for... Oh, we haven't paid for our fuel yet. Is that like a bug? Is that like a bug of some sort? Or are we paying for it? We're going to have to check that out, actually. Because if we can get away with not paying for it, then oh, that's the start refueling. Okay, all right. Maybe we are. Maybe we are. Okay, all right. Let's head back to our ranch, the ranch that you guys are going to name, right? Okay. Now I don't know how hard I don't know how hard a cougar's going to have to be, like how hard a cougar and stuff is going to be, or a mountain lion's going to be to kill off, but we're going to have to find out, because that is a great way to make money. I think in the end, one of my biggest money earners when I was playing the original Ranch Sim, not the DLC, was cheese. Making cheese. I had a good old cheese setup happening. I was breeding some chickens and all that type of stuff, but and getting eggs and stuff, but it was the cheese, guys. It was all in the cheese. Alright. Over here we go. Over here we go. There we go. Beautiful. How now, brown cow? See, now, like I said, I would normally call it Vegemite, but I'm not doing it this time. I'm not calling it Vegemite this time. I'm going to refrain, right? Let's grab one of those and we'll put it in there. We'll leave it there. We'll turn that off. We'll grab one of those logs. Now we'll turn it on and we'll place the log in there. Oh crap. There we go. And we'll start processing these logs. This is only the cheap one. I didn't buy the expensive one. So it's going to take a bit of time, which is fine. We can deal with that. Lovely. And we'll get some of this chopped up, and then we can actually start. I mean, you know, first things first, we need to build a house. We need to build a house, so da-da-da-da. There we go. There we go. What is it? 1:37 in the morning. You'd hate to be our neighbours. Lucky we're out in the middle of nowhere. So we can pick all of those up, and we can just stack them. Let's start making a pile over here, shall we? And then if we go into the build menu, and we want a wood foundation, I'm guessing is probably, but we do have prefabs. This is 23 wood, 80 concrete, and 15 metal. This one over here is 35, 175 concrete. This one over here is 28 wood planks, 155 concrete. And then we've got the 2-story one, which is the big retro farmhouse. I think we might build the cheap one to start with, right? Now what we need to do is figure out exactly where we're going to build our homestead. Now, relatively close to here, I think, is going to be the place to do it. So what I might do is I might build it off of here, right? There we go. So let's throw that down there, right? And then we will get our ham back. And then what we need to do is start adding all of this stuff in here. So, and we're going to have to buy concrete. Ooh, let's pick up that pile. We'll head over here and we'll start putting everything in here, and then we'll build everything around our homestead. So let's press E to insert. Can we? You've got to go. Yeah, okay, you've got to go through here. Let's throw that in there. Let's throw that in there. And that in there. I forgot about the incremental building. It's not a matter of just sort of just adding it to that. So let's do that. We'll head over and get some more stuff now. All of this stuff again. I don't mind leaving that there. I kind of like stuff like that on old places, and I'm going to leave that junk there as well. So wonder whether we can get that working or not. I'm not sure. Let's jump back in here and leave the back door open. Why not? Smash into everything. And what's that? A feeder? Maybe. We'll head into here and we'll start chopping all this stuff down as well. There we go. Hopefully you guys can actually see okay. I'm guessing that you probably can. It doesn't seem that dark for me, so there we go. Let's chop you down, buddy. Yep, you can fall on the car. And we'll get rid of that. And there we go. See, somebody upset the apple cart already. Oh, there we go. I think I'm going to throw these in the back for now, because we're not using them at the moment, but we are going to use them. But it'll just be a bit easier to stick all our logs in, yeah, because I want a big load of them. So, and I think in this one, I reckon we might start. Let's start with crops, yeah. I'll just fix that trailer up. There we go. That's better. Let's start with crops in this one. Let's work towards getting enough money to buy ourselves a tractor, and then we'll go from there, yeah? Let's throw you in there. Thank you very much, sir. And we'll grab that as well. I might actually bring the trailer forward a little bit. Oh, there we go. Got it in there. There we go. We'll stack you on top. We'll stack you on as well. Now we did, I think 6. Did we get 6 planks out of those 4 logs? We may have, but we are going to need. We are definitely going to need some more as well. So let's just grab these while we can. So we'll chop these down. And then we'll bring the trailer up here and we'll grab these. There we go. Wasting a little bit of fuel probably, but let's just bring him up here like that and we'll load all of those in here. Beautiful. I do like the, you know, the incremental building and all of that type of stuff. I was kind of hoping, to be honest, that they'd you know, that they'd added some decent like logging animations and tree cutting animations and stuff. And maybe that's what people, maybe I will read the comments. Maybe that's what people were complaining about. So, but I do also remember, did we have more? Yeah, we've got more. I do also remember the pain in the ass on placing stuff, like placing logs, because you put the logs on top of your shoulder and they tend to get in the way a little bit. So, but once you've stacked them, they're fine. Like they don't really move or anything like that. So they're pretty stable, which is one thing that they've always done really, really well on this is that stability. So All right, let's turn that off. We'll head back over here. But what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to leave this here. Again, smash the like button, make some comments and stuff if you want to see a series on this. I did want to get into it and have a look anyway. Oh, there we go. Because it was always quite a favourite game of mine, Ranch Sim. So, but here we are. This is the Southwest DLC, guys. Again, comments, hit the like, let me know if you want to see a full series. We can get stuck into this and start doing some crops and stuff. It's going to be the first thing anyway. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.